Yo, Still Mills, what's the deal, man? It's Friday, man. It's Friday. All praises due. I'm excited for my dinner and a movie day tomorrow with mi esposa. I can't wait to that, man. Bad Boys 3. Oh, my fucking God. Or Bad Boys 4. I've been waiting patiently for that. And I'm ready to get to the movie and see how dope of a flick that's going to be. Because this looks like it's going to be better than the last one, than the third one, man. So what pisses me off, though, is there's no reason. Let me see. We got the first Bad Boy movie came out in 95, right? I was 9 years old when that joint came out. Yeah, about 95. The next one don't come out till like 02, 03. There's no reason why we had to wait 2 decades to get the next one. This is, there's a lot of movies that Will Smith could have went without doing and Martin Lawrence could have went without doing and really fit, locked in on this. Because this could have had the potential to turn into a really like a Rambo type franchise. You know what I'm saying? Where you could just make them over the decades. You did get about 5 or 6 movies out of this. Because you can always, Will Smith and, shit, they had 6 seasons of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Martin. We could have got 5 and 6 movies out of this, man. Comedy is always something new to talk about, especially when you talk about police shit and law enforcement shit, man. Fuck. But nonetheless, we getting the 4th one now. So I would have liked to see that, been able to do the stunts that they be doing a little bit earlier where their bodies will allow them to do so without risking great injury. But it is what it is, man. We still gonna get the comedic value out of the both of them, man. But Peep Game, we got to get into this shit, man. And that's Adrian Broner, bro. I'm not one of them believers that if you, people feel because you do, because you participate in sports that you're not, that it's no way you could be, be a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you could be out there playing the fields or whatever because you're a professional basketball player or a football player. Or look at Deshaun Jackson, bro. Look at Deshaun Jackson. That nigga's a clear rolling neighborhood crip. I think he a 40 crip or whatever. You can't tell that man he ain't no crip just because he's a professional football player. It's the stupidest shit in the world. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell DeMar DeRozan he ain't no Compton crip because he's a NBA basketball player. Like, it's stupid. It's the dumbest shit in the world. And this ain't all, this ain't all I'm going with it. I'm gonna get into some other shit with it, man. But I've watched over the years as people try to, lambast professional athletes for acting on certain, acting on certain instinct that they're accustomed to because they grew up doing it. You dig what I'm saying? I say, oh man, Jermell Charlo, he ain't no blood. You're a professional boxer. So because of that, you lose your street ties because you're a professional fighter. As if Mike Tyson didn't come to the fucking arena with King Tut. Not King Tut. Yeah, I think he was with King Tut. He wasn't with Demencio Benson and all them hitters from Brooklyn. You still have your street ties, as a professional fighter. It amplifies that. Y'all got the game fucked up if y'all think Bud ain't got no wolves on his team. I bet you can't come up here and play with Bud. I bet you can't play with Bud out there in Vegas and slide through it. I bet you Hank Lundy couldn't come up here to fucking promote nothing. I bet you that. Niggas are who they are. And that, just because you get into a new tax bracket or you're a participant within a certain profession, that doesn't change that shit. Niggas are who they are. Now, on the flip side of that, once you get to a certain a level of stature, despite your street background, now you have to start muddying the waters a lot. So you can't, that shit that Adrian Broner was saying at the presser. Adrian Broner is a comedian, bro. Like, the dude is a cold comedian. Like, I cry laughing listening to Adrian Broner. But something tells me that nigga was not playing when he was saying the shit that he was saying. So why would you say it? You dig? I'm not one of them dudes who feels like you need to completely isolate yourself away from the friends that you grew up with once you get to a certain level of celebrity. I'm definitely not one of them dudes. Because if you got wolves on your team like that, you can all right, cool. Y'all the security. And with them being a security, you can parlay that into an actually legitimate business and create a lane of opportunity for the loved ones that you came up with that's gonna hold you down in some drama pop. Hey yo, there go your shooters right there. If it gotta get to that point, niggas ain't scared to blow that thing. Man, please, you have to keep in touch with the shooters. You honestly do. I don't give a fuck who you are, because even conscious brothers who move in the streets, they have to keep in touch with the shooters. Why? Because you can turn that man into a loyal soldier on behalf of the struggle. That's a fact. So I'm not mad that Adrian Broner still got the ties to the streets that he has, man. I'm not mad at that, but it's the shit that you say and you do with it as well, man. Adrian Broner is a nigga that is the perfect example of a nigga that you don't want to be at if you in the streets, bro. That's a nigga that you honestly you do not want a nigga like that to be in the spotlight. You don't want nobody like that to have a social media presence. You don't want that. You don't want the camera rolling on that man too much. If you on IG Live, if you open up a Twitter space, you do not want that nigga in front of the camera, because he's gonna say some shit that's gonna fuck around and get the whole squad indicted. You talking about body cases you beating all that in the birds in the street. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? That's clown shit, man. Even if you beat them bodies, bro, you think law enforcement is trying to take an L when you beating bodies? And now you bragging about it? Ain't nobody safe from no snitch, man. Ain't nobody safe from no snitch. Nobody. I don't give a fuck what type of lock you got on the streets. Ain't nobody exempt from getting snitched on. I don't think it's a nigga out there trying to make a come up or whatever. Hey, yo, man, you put money in my pocket, I can connect you. I can connect that nigga to that body. I know the shooter. That just wasn't a smart thing to say. I don't know if it was for publicity or what, man, but something tells me that nigga wasn't playing. I don't think he was playing when he was talking about, man, we would nigga, shoot you in your shit. I think, he was probably, on one end, I'm like, all right, man, I think he is, trying to troll a little bit to sell the fight. But on the other hand, I'm like, man, I feel like this dude is serious right now, man. Like niggas keep playing with him, and I don't think he likes the notion that everybody feels like, yo, man, he washed now. You dig? Your fall from grace is hard, bro. Now even look at him wearing a Javante Tank Davis shirt. Like, damn, homie. That's being down bad. So I just feel like that just, that was stupid. There's just no other way to put it, man. That was stupid. And I wouldn't be surprised if other cases came down on him and his homeboys or whatever based off of that press conference. You do not get to brag on bodies you beat as a professional athlete, dog. Like, what are you doing? I hate when rappers do that shit. I hate when hood niggas who ain't got no sense of celebrity or nothing like that, but get in front of the camera and just say this, bro. The brick baby nigga off No Jumper. What are you doing talking about Kill Squad in the street and talk about niggas that you done laid down and shit, bro? That is not supposed to leave your lips. Nobody is supposed to know about the hits, bro. Nobody is supposed to know who you done drilled or that you done drilled anything. Nobody is supposed to know that. Niggas in your own hood ain't even supposed to know that. Why? Because it's snitches in every hood. I don't be getting it with niggas, man. Like, motherfuckers just want to be so... Motherfuckers be wanting the niggas be wanting to know. Niggas be wanting other niggas to know that they them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like they factors out here. And I just don't be getting that shit, man. Niggas that get on camera. Now, I've taken pictures with my gun before, but I'm a registered gun owner. I've never been arrested. I ain't got no criminal record. I ain't got none of that shit. You feel me? So I can go to the store and cop me a legal burner. Hey, I just went and got it re-registered a few months back. It is what it is, my nigga. It is what it is. I can do that, but I ain't on camera like, oh yeah, I don't do shit like that. But I'm letting it be known. Like, look at this pretty, look at this beauty right here. Regular shit, man. It's other niggas who will get on camera with the drip, the extendos and all that shit. I'm be like, yo, this is wild. And people really think police is stupid to where they can get away with saying the shit that they saying, and niggas not start connecting the dots. I don't get it, bro. Let me like y'all niggas, bro. If you are doing illegal activities, that's just not some shit that needs to be put out there. And you got your homies with you in the back, and them niggas is too goofy to say, nigga, shut the fuck up. We really got them things out here. We'll really shoot you in your shit, my nigga. God damn. It just don't make sense, man. Unless the niggas is registered gun owners. All right, different ball game. Different ball game. But there's no such thing as a registered drug dealer. What the fuck is you talking about them birds that I was playing with? Like, bro. Bro, niggas have been indicted for less, man. Niggas done went through look at the situation with AR Arab, man. Oh, he getting on, just getting on. What the fuck is this nigga doing? Look at the situation with AR Arab. Nigga went on Vlad TV, ran his mouth a little too much, got to talking about, yeah, man, how how we got into real estate and all that shit. And that nigga gotta go sit down for I don't know how long now, bro. Y'all really think niggas is not watching y'all? Y'all really think because y'all are not in a fucking in a what they call that, in an interrogation room, that y'all are safe from being interrogated? I don't be getting it, man. Like come on, man. Man, listen, I got a youngin' from around my way. And he went on live one day. Cuz on Crip, I got bodies out here. What's up, nigga? I'm outside, nigga. I got bodies out here. And I'm like, I had to hit the bro like, nigga, get your nephew off Facebook Live right now. And right now, he's in prison. Or he's not in prison right now, but he's locked up on a body case. Right now. Like, y'all can't get on these spaces and think that y'all are safe from being indicted. Y'all can't get on these spaces and think that y'all are safe from police, nigga. Like, no. Let's say it's zero police that's watching your feed when you going, wilding out saying the shit that you saying. It's snitches that are watching what it is that you do. You think it ain't niggas in the hood who, yo, let me call this tip. Let me call this number, this anonymous number. I ain't gotta leave my name. I ain't gotta do none of that shit. Just to fuck with you, step on you and get you out the way. It's dishonorable street niggas out here, bro. It's dishonorable bitch-made ass niggas out here in the streets. That'll blow you down. That'll blow you down. That don't take away the fact that it'll blow your head off, noodle your shit. But that was just a dishonorable act. It's niggas out there that's petty like that. It's niggas out there that are petty like that. Al Poe was a nigga who, now granted, his situation was different because, they was trying to indict his loved ones or whatever. So, all right, cool. I ain't got no other choice, man. If this was me, then fuck it. I'll just take that L. I'll eat that. But it's my mama, it's my sister. All right, cool. All right, fuck it. I can't have them locked up. Nobody gives a fuck about the details of that. They just care about the act. They just care about the act. My point is real niggas who do sucker shit. It's real niggas who do sucker shit. And you think you are exempt from the sucker shit because you not in their presence or whatever. Or they may not have seen you do whatever it is that you did. Like, niggas don't talk. Like, women don't talk. Like, niggas don't get around women and talk. Or niggas don't get around a pack of niggas and talk because they want to look like they in the know. They want niggas to know that they in the know. Nigga, I know who did that shit. I know who did that shit. Come on, man. Come on. That was stupid. Even if nothing comes from that press conference, it was still stupid. It was still stupid because you'll do that shit again. You'll do that shit again. I have no doubt in my mind Adrian Broner is an official nigga. I ain't saying he got out here and struck some niggas down. I ain't saying that. But he from where he from. He's from that cloth. I'm sure that nigga done seen niggas get noodled before. I'm sure he done witnessed the shootout. I'm sure he's been in shootouts. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. But with you trying to be, a professional fighter, we talking endorsement deals, possibly a multitude of things, a multitude of opportunities open up for you because you're great at what it is that you do. Now you would jeopardize that just to look a certain way in the eyes of these niggas, these goofy niggas, man. Like, come on. That just didn't make sense to me, man. How a nigga would do some stupid shit like that. And let's say you really is a nigga that's out, you don't give a fuck about that. You in the hood, you a nigga in the streets. I bet that. What make you think a connect and a plug is gonna fuck with you like that after you do some shit like that? What make you think if a nigga shoot at you and rob you or whatever the case may be, some niggas is gonna hop in the whip and go rectify that shit? Whether you just going to get back what they took from you or going to noodle that nigga. What makes you think niggas is going on these missions with you now when you will go on a podium in a place that's lily white? We're about to have a big boxing event. It's not, you ain't in the hood no more, bro. It's legit. This is a press conference for a major fight. And you talking about the birds that I played with in the streets, and just we really got them things on here. We done beat body cases and all that. Just god damn. Even if you got niggas that's around, like you are the prototypical nigga that you don't want the BGs and mainly the BGs, because you're really formulating the you really formulate the BG's mind because of how young they is when they come into the game. You know what I'm saying? When they get put on the turf, them is the little homies right there. So we formulate these. How do you lead these? How you lead some niggas that's coming up under you like that? What game do you got to give to the shooters that's coming up, the young hustlers that's coming up, bro? That just don't. That's stupid. If you that reckless in a press conference, man, I feel like you would be that reckless in the streets. So you a nigga who would just shoot the crowd up. You a nigga who would just shoot the crowd up and hit everybody but the target that you are supposedly getting into it with. Pause. I'm back, man. But yeah, like what game do you have to get, to offer the shooters, bro? What game do you have to offer them, bro? You're shooting the fuck it. I see the nigga that I don't like. I see him walking into a house with a whole bunch of other niggas, his family, his mom's is with him, his lady, his kids is with him. He may got 2 or 3 of his homies that's holding him down or whatever, but I see that nigga right there. Fuck all the innocent bystanders. I see that nigga walking in that house. We Swiss cheesing that bitch up. Is that the type of shit that you teach? Because you on some reckless shit. You can't be giving out good game if you're doing goofy shit like that. That makes no sense what you did at that presser, bro. God damn. People don't, I don't get, man, listen, I didn't play in the streets. I'm from around it, hell yeah, absolutely. But I didn't play in the streets because I was never going to be the nigga that would do some dumb shit in the now that would have an effect on me 10 and 15 years down the line when I'm settling down and I have a wife and kids. That's always been my mindset. And I also, everybody tough guys when they on the opposite side of the interrogation room. When they on the opposite side of getting the football numbers thrown at him, hey man, I'm standing 10 toes on mine. Hell no. There's plenty of niggas that went out here and clipped niggas for snitching just for them to turn around and snitch. So I didn't allow myself to wild out in the streets because I don't know if I can I don't know how my body would neurologically react to a man telling me you looking at 25 years. You're looking at 50 years. You're looking at 75 years. You're looking at life. You're looking at the death penalty. That shit get real the minute you like, damn, man, let me think. Yo, if I'm 18 right now, I'm not getting out till I'm in my 40s, bro. I'm not getting out till my early... You're middle-aged by the time you get back out, by the time you walk out of that establishment. So I never allowed myself to get, to be a victim of that shit, Brody. I've always had nah, bro, I'm not doing that. Like I said, I've told y'all before, I'm the nigga that's trying to get my homies home, man. Let's not do this shit, bro. I have no issue with saying, man, listen, we good. We ain't tripping. I'm trying to talk my niggas off the cliff. But what niggas don't understand, my point is, there's no reason why I should be able to see the forest through the trees. as a nigga who wasn't in the mix like that, but had was close enough to it to where I can see, yo, bro, nah, bro, this ain't it. This ain't it. How don't y'all see that? With all the penitentiary chances y'all niggas is taking, Adrian, Broner, if you was really out there playing, flipping them birds like that, how don't you see that shit? How don't you see the shit that you're saying is worthy of an indictment? Because you ain't doing that shit dolo. You ain't doing that shit dolo. You talking RICO charges and all that. You ain't doing that shit dolo. Especially if you talking about you got niggas out there right now with you that'll shoot a nigga in they shit. Nigga. You asking to get, you asking for them police to blitz. You asking for that shit, man. And that one, it don't take much for, for law enforcement to really start digging into you and investigating you. Something as minute as that shit right there. What had them motherfuckers at your doorstep? Going over every situation that you may or may not have been with a fine-tooth comb. And when they start finding shit and making that bullshit stick, they start adding bullshit charges to you. And then bullshit charges bring on their own amount of time that you got to go sit down and serve, bro. How don't